Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are here actually in one of my projects that I've been working on for a while. Again, a new series that I'm going to be starting. This is Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City. It is one of my favorite roller coasters and one of the most unique experiences for a roller coaster out there. So yeah, we are working on Time Traveler, and we are sitting right now in the first part of the queue. Time Traveler has Time Traveler's queue, as you might know, is themed to time travel, hence the name. And there's a bunch of clocks, there's a bunch of signs and crates and barrels everywhere, just trying to immerse you in the theming. So I think I've done a pretty good job with the bottom portion of the queue. We have what used to be a ride photo here, but just recently they put a bunch of crates and boxes and barrels in here, and a clock right there just to kind of emulate that theming. One thing that's cool about this queue is that it's inside this building, which actually is directly underneath the station, which is right there for the ride. But a cool thing is that there's windows all around this building, and so you can see out. So like in real life, you can see the amphitheater from right there, and then you can see the track and the train going along the layout and stuff. And it's really cool to watch in real life. And you can see I've emulated that pretty well. These windows are like 200 pieces by themselves, so each window is 200 pieces. So it took me a while to do every specific window. I need to change this up a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with how this is coming along. There's some ventilation that runs on the ceiling, goes over here, and in real life there's actually some clocks that hang down right here, because this is the actually second level. So there's clocks that hang down. You can look up and look at the clocks. Then you're going to come up the stairway, and you have more windows. You're actually higher up now, and you can have a better view of the coaster. There's some signs right here. This isn't real, this is just a placeholder. More windows, more switchbacks. There's actually some gears right here that I need to fix. Speakers. There actually is a full custom soundtrack for this ride, and it's a really great soundtrack. And I have it downloaded. You can get it on YouTube. Just look up Time Traveler soundtrack or something like that, and it should pull it up. It is one of the best soundtracks ever. And that's what you can hear playing. So we have more windows, and then this is the part where the clocks hang, and you can overlook the other queue. Still some work to be right here. This opening actually is for the Trailblazer or Fast Pass entrance. And then you're going to go up the final stairway and come to the station, which has a bunch of gears and stuff. This is the least I've done. The station is the place where I haven't done a lot of them. Basically, the roof is all I've done. So I am basically finished with the layout. There might need to be a little touch up, but I'm basically done. We have this cool opening gate here when the ride tests, which I will do really quick. So the train rolls out, these gates open, and then you get a 90-degree drop straight out of the station and into the terrain. That's why the station is so high, and you gotta climb up all the stairs, because the coaster actually drops straight 90 degrees out of the station. You do your first inversion, which is a dive loop, come into your really fast transition turn, and then stop at the first launch. Then it launches you at a very slow acceleration, not very fast speed, but it's enough to get you over the first overbank here. You bank down into a 95-foot tall loop, and then into Twisted Airtime Hill, which is one of the best elements on the ride. I'm twisting down into Zero G Roll, which is really fun when you're spinning. Airtime pop right there, and then the second launch into the last overbank. And this is not real, right? This is not how it actually works. I've been trying to work with this final overbank and the turn into the brake run, and I'm still working on it, so it's not really. In real life, it just banks right here and then comes up and attaches right here. That's all it does. It doesn't do this helix or anything. That was just an autocomplete mess. So then we're going to come to the brake run and attach back to the station. The queue actually starts right here and comes all the way down under this like covered path and into the queue here. And that's what completes the full circuit. The exit's right here. It connects back to the path over here, which I have yet to create. So yeah, that's basically all I have to show y'all. I'm really happy with how it's turning out and how I have the custom audio in here. It just brings everything to life. I did have some sound effects that I need to. So this is the release audio, or the bells, when the train launches. That's not synced up yet for some reason, even though I have a trigger for it. It's not working yet. I will get that working on it. And then we have the brake announcement, or the so we have stuff working for us, and hopefully it's going to start coming together. I forgot to mention one thing. We actually have the brake run audio too. That sounds like this.
We did it! This was our biggest time jump yet. All you gotta do is dream big and do good.
So yeah, we have a lot of the audio coming together, and it's really just gonna bring this ride together. Hey everyone. Okay, we're back after a lot of work, a couple days or a couple weeks of work actually, and so yeah, we have done a lot of work, and I'm pleased enough with it to show y'all guys an update. So as you can see, obviously there's some changes in here. I've got walls in the station. There's a roof. Custom audio is now working. I fixed that, so it's all lined up. We're working on this giant gear right here. There's actually this giant gear for the exit. There's a door right here, and then there's going to be cubbies right here on both sides of this gate. But yeah, the station actually has gotten a lot of work done on it. We added windows, more siding, so all that goodness. Still no work on the exit, but we have been working quite a lot on just the track and layout in general. So one of the main things I also did was completely fix the roof. It was really off the first time I did it, so I decided I would redo it over to the side over here. So I did, and then I just dragged it back, and it looks so much better, especially with how low the roof is in here, because it's pretty low in real life. So that's looking nice. Also, I got the transfer track in. Pretty happy with it. It was kind of hard to see with photos. There weren't many photos taken so that I could copy it, but I did my best, and it looks usable. I also did the maintenance shed over here. Got some tarps hanging down. I won't ever put much work into this maintenance shed, because as you can see, the path comes through here. That's because the guests in real life can't actually use this stairway that comes up right here because of just Planet Coaster. The stairway, you can't make it that steep and tall. So yeah, I just had to do my own customization and have the actual path come down here and hide into this like little area, which we're not going to mention at all. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Okay, so I also finished the maintenance area. The roof is looking really nicely. And the last time y'all saw the track was this turn was like this weird helix thing. I finally fixed it now, and so it's working all good. I actually redid the transfer track. It was a little small. Not the transfer track. I redid this final brake run. It was a little small. It was probably like sitting right here. So I pushed it out, and now I'm going to show y'all something. The results sit at 3,024 feet. So that is 4 foot off of the real-time traveler, which is 3,020, which is really close. That means it's 4 foot off on the real one, and I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think I'm going to change it anymore. So yes, I'm really happy with that. Coming back here, I've started working on custom supporting for the vertical loop, which is nice. Something weird's happening with this side. I need to figure it out. I don't know what I've done, but for some reason the supports keep hitting the 0G roll. So either this part of the layout is wrong, or yeah, I don't know, or my supports are wrong. And I really hope it's my supports, because I do not want to have to redo the layout. Yeah, it's looking really good, the layout. The next thing I'll probably do is the custom supports on the dive loop. Yeah. I don't think I've done much work. Oh, I have put some custom images in here. I'm still working on that, but yes. Freebird in the background. Oh, of course there's an auto save. That's fun. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I went over this last time, but this is a custom stairway, and in real life, you would come up here, there'd be a window right here, so you could look out and see the layout again, but of course, because of Planet Coaster, the weirdness in the game, I just couldn't put that, so I'm not going to put a window there. But that's okay. That's just one inaccuracy that's going to have to stay there. So, alright, I think that's really it. Yeah, well, like I said, I got the custom audio working, and it's really amazing. Yeah, like I said, I got the custom audio working. It just adds so much to the area. I didn't share this earlier. This is going to be the clock for the pathway, the main pathway. I might fix it up a little bit, but I do have the sound effects for that too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been doing a lot of like touch-up work everywhere, which is kind of hard to talk about, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have with the update. I don't know when I'm going to come out with another video, but it will again be probably another update like this rather than a time lapse, because the time lapses would be really long because there's just so much work. And I'm not working on it on specific days. I'm kind of just taking my time and doing it over a certain period. Like, I did all this work over about 3 weeks. So, doing video over all that in time lapse would be pretty difficult. So I'll probably just leave these types of episodes to updates. So, that's what you're going to expect in the future. I will now leave y'all with a POV. Please like and subscribe to the video. It really helps a lot. If you enjoyed the content, you know, leave a comment saying, hey, I like it, or something like that, so I know that I can keep posting this stuff.
Time jump yet. All you gotta do is dream big and do good. Welcome, travelers. You have chosen to participate in an exciting time travel